The Salvation Army in Bloomington is creating transitional housing for homeless veterans, but in doing so, kicking other people out of their homes. Good Tuesday evening. I'm Tyler Lopez. Thanks for joining us. In our top story, Madison Porter talks to current tenants to learn how they're preparing after this announcement. Madison?
Tyler, the tenants got the letter on July 19th and were originally told they had to be out by August 31st. Some say they knew the buildings were up for sale, but assumed they'd just be sold to another leasing company.
Douglas Manley has lived at 1908 Tracy Drive in Bloomington for 7 years.
Then I made myself my little domain where I do all my studying.
Over that time, he's accumulated a lot of stuff, but that building and 2 others near it have been sold, and they all have to move out.
We're not prepared to do this. You know, we're not financially stable to just pack up in 30 days and move out.
In mid-July, the Salvation Army used a grant from the U.S. Veterans Administration to buy 3 apartment complexes in South Bloomington. When they purchased them, all tenants were on month-to-month lease agreements, and the transitional housing was expected to be ready to serve homeless veterans by October. Since the original announcement, the nonprofit requested an extension for the opening date with the VA to give Manley and 18 other tenants more time to find a new home.
We still have to move. We still have to, deal with increased rent and the economy and finding a decent place for our families. So it's been stressful.
The Salvation Army says 8% of the United States homeless population are veterans. Aubrey Grabowski says she sympathizes with the veterans and their families, but worries this unexpected request could put currently stable families on the streets instead.
And there's a lot of abandoned buildings or other opportunities that I feel that could have been taken, besides making 18 families relocate.
A Salvation Army spokesperson says they're working with the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs to provide financial assistance to current tenants during this transition. However, they haven't released how much money they'll distribute or a new move-out date.
We're not wanting to stop them from doing what they want to do or need to do. We just want to be treated fairly.
Earlier this year, a McLean County Housing Coalition report found that 7,500 units are needed in Metro McLean County, including Bloomington. Manley wanted to move to Tennessee last year, and now because of this notice, he might be able to fall through with that. But Grabowski wants to stay in Bloomington to keep her daughters in Unit 5 school district. Tyler?